Boubcar. Vingarna och överflätedelen och samtliga märkband med exit. If oxygen is needed, a panel above you will open and masks will appear. Your life vest is under your seat. We thank you for attention. Wish you pleasant flight.
Some people chip away time more than they understand. An open hand I'm waiting for, way before first light. And it's the edge, worn clean again. Some
Have I said too much? Easy. No, my mind is turning on me. What is else to see? I can't see clearly. Cause it was easy. My mind is turning on you. No, I'm feeling black and blue. I take your hand and you. Cause it was easy. Have I said too much? Have I said too much? Have I said too much? Set me free. I think easy. If I turn back on this, no, it's feels we kiss. I close my eyes and this, cause it was easy. Don't you wanna follow me home? I'll be the one, you know. No, we'll talk about the things you don't talk about. I'll be on my mind. You on my mind, baby, all the time. Have I said too much? Have I said too much? Better, I need you all. Better, I need you all. Now. Better, I need you all. Better. Have I said too much? Have I said too much? Have I said too much?
Waiting at the door. Leaving as I left before. Waiting for my return. And I wanna come back. I wanna leave forever. I wanna see you again, but I know I
Try to figure it out. Process is way too long and I'm running out of time. I'm smoking one for my boy.
Ooh, I like that. Like you know, I can sing like that. You know, I can sing like that. Hello. You have made it to what is this, man? Episode 71. I think so. I'm gonna turn up. Maybe I'll keep the echo on. Bobby, if you want to come on and talk, you're more than welcome to. You know, because I'm just episode 71, Sunset Sunday, the sexy episode. Hey, Bobby, say something. Something. Hey, it's episode 71, Sunset Sunday. I'm your host, who you love. I am here with Bobby, a.k.a. Boubcar of Mind FM fame. And
come on now.
The man, you can take the kid out of Jersey, but you can't take the Jersey out of the kid. Yeah. I Could Teach You How to Dance. Was that one of the songs they do it there? Yeah.
Look, man, I just want to let y'all know, man, when y'all tired of New York, man, all this culture, all this vibrancy, and y'all want to see the real earth.
The real earth. That's insane.
Y'all want to see the real people, the real salt of the earth people, man, come to Newark, New Jersey.
What does that mean, salt of the earth? I don't know. I never understood that phrase. Is that like...
We don't need to talk about definitions. You just experience.
We just experienced. You heard it here first.
And then did anybody teach you what pink feels like?
That's...
Hey. Hey.
All right. Yeah, I guess.
Hey.
I guess I did. Well, no, I got taught what pink feels like because I remember during after school, it was, what's it called? School shopping season. And I went to Old Navy as I usually do with my father, and he's like, "Oh, you can pick out whatever shirts you want." So I just balled out, got a bunch of shirts, and I got a pink shirt, and he's like, "Oh, I like that for you." That's cool. This is 8th grade. And I was like, "Yeah, I think it's like be cool to kind of try this out."
Because by the time Cameron was already, he already.
Yeah, but this is Atlanta, so like Cameron didn't really make it to Atlanta.
No?
I mean, he did, but like not amongst the circles I was in.
Damn.
So I remember I wore that. There was a day I wore that shirt to school, and from the moment I took off my jacket to the day I put that jacket back on, I was just getting flamed by everybody.
Was it a polo? Was it a T-shirt?
It was one of those. You remember the TV show iCarly? They would have those like shirts that had like the weird ribs around them. So it had like this like navy blue ribs, and it was like pink, and I was just getting murdered all day. They're like,
were you mad at your dad?
No,
or you were happy to support it? Like, were you like, how come nobody told me?
I'm happy. I think that was a real learning lesson with fatherhood and being that like you got to let your kid learn.
Yeah.
But also you don't need to teach your kid how to sort of like learn what is socially maybe not the best place to be in, or like to learn like immoral things socially, like because I think the social thing is to be like, oh, this nigga gay. This nigga gay, and
so you're saying you wish he maybe would have been like, yo, like that's cool, but
no, I'm happy with the response that he gave me.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, it's cool. I wish I could. He said, oh, I kind of want to get that too, and I was like, wow. So I was happy with that. And
but was that shirt an ugly shirt? No, it sounded a little ugly. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was of the time.
It was of the time. All right, because we had like a lot of rappers doing a lot of stuff at the time, so I accept it.
Yeah, but I was like wearing this with like a pair of blue jeans and some fake Jordan 5s. Yeah,
those are some good days, man.
Those are some good days.
That's when the kid could be free. Now y'all out here stabbing each other for designer.
Okay.
For Mary.
For the purple
pull
jeans.
your pants up. Yeah. All right, I don't mean that.
You sound like a pastor in a pulpit, man.
I don't mean that, man.
Yeah.
Express yourself.
Express yourself the way you want to, and thanks, Dad, for letting me be me. Yeah. How are you feeling? It's Labor Day weekend, the day of that we should support laborers, but capitalism's like, you guys should go spend this on a couch. Catch
you a wine out there. The Caribbeans got the flags out, man. This is what Brooklyn's all about.
Yeah.
It's important to, we gotta keep Brooklyn, the Black Brooklyn people together.
Wow.
Through these wonderful times. You know what I mean?
What are the times that we're in, Bobby?
They're complicated times, but man,
most
deaf ones said, "Life is beautiful even when the world is whack." So
that is true.
You gotta keep that in there. But Labor Day is good, man. It's a lot of things are shut down, so it's a little quiet in the streets. A lot of people leave New York, and then we find out who the real ones are. Who wants to hang out here with the rats?
That's true.
And it's us. It seems like it's just
real
just
niggas
us that want to hang out with the rats.
100%.
We ain't got no chips because our boy went to a nicer place without us.
Oh, Anthony.
Talking about Naquan.
Oh, Naquan's gone. Yeah, Naquan. So that's why they're not here. Naquan's in Connecticut with his partner. Keith is. I don't know what Keith is doing, but he told me he had a conflict. They call that
the Gold Coast. They call that part of Connecticut the Gold Coast, right?
Why is that? Because it's so nice.
It's so nice. It's so bougie.
That's where you want to get through. You want to.
He up there, man. He got him a woman from Connecticut. So
yeah. Hey, find you a partner from somewhere that you might like in the world, and maybe that's where you'll find yourself living. Right.
Well,
it's the end of summer, so what is?
If only you're so lucky.
Yeah, only if you're so lucky. You find yourself a partner wherever you can go. It's end of summer. This marks the end of summer. We're already experiencing that cold weather.
Hey, well, look, summer.
Yeah, how was it?
We got about 3 weeks left.
Technically speaking, yeah. September 21st is when.
Yeah. We got some time left on ourselves. Global climate change
Yeah,
and all
there you
that
go.
stuff.
Get
like,
into it.
you might get a random 80-degree day on
Speak your
September
shit, brother.
20th, man. You
Yeah.
know, like, so I guess to say, be prepared for anything in these last few days of summer.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, if you single.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you single out there, I haven't been single, so I just be observing. I be looking in the streets.
Be like, y'all better get inside.
I just like to see single people doing their thing. Y'all are really the lifeblood of the city.
Are we?
Yes, because single people spend money irrationally.
Oh, damn. From a
Half of these businesses would not. Williamsburg would not exist if.
Do we need artisanal mayonnaise?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. If this was a more family-friendly neighborhood, we might have better living situations. But anyway, so single people.
Yeah, single people.
Single people, man. They really kind of keep things exciting. So
Yeah.
go out there, get your fancy haircuts, man.
Go get your fancy haircuts. Going to a nice little non-alcoholic wine bar.
And then seasonal depression will come for you soon.
Yeah, get your vitamin D ready for you. How do you feel about your summer? Did you feel not accomplished, but
didn't
did
feel real? It didn't really feel like a summer. There was
yeah,
some
what
summer
happened?
things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was outside a lot. I feel like
Yeah, much more than I.
I feel like everybody's getting older and is not really embracing the summer as we should.
Damn.
If I want to be honest,
Oh.
I think the people. I think everybody else's response, I'm a little bit surprised at. I feel like the summer, I don't know, we lost a friend during the summer.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I mean? We didn't actually lose a friend.
Yeah,
Anthony,
he's
still with us.
yeah, he's just in Texas.
Miss you, man.
We miss you.
Miss you in your
It's in Joe Rogan's country.
Oh, isn't that Austin? Yo, have you seen that video with the comedy? There's a really good video about
The 1 hour video.
about Joe Rogan.
I was starting to watch that. I was like, it's like modern day Jonestown.
Yeah, and it's really interesting. I mean, like, I feel like the guy's tone of voice is pretty pretty interesting, especially if you accept that as like a joke and it's not like somewhat jokey in terms of its tone, but real in terms of its like analysis of like culture and shit.
Yeah, it was weird. I was listening to it because he started talking about like that place in Canada, and I was just like, you're gonna say something real, and I feel like you're undercutting yourself, and I think you should have just leaned into like all these people out here are kind of like weirdos, and this is like not comedy.
Yeah, well, it also made me realize. Well, I don't know that person had a lot of views, so I was like, man, he must be doing something. I don't really know who this guy is, but anyway, I did find it interesting because it did make me realize that, you know, comedy is not about like one-liners anymore. Even like the comedy I watch, that like makes. I think this is different from like, I don't know, comedy you just walk into like. I think the difference between comedy where it's like, hey, this is just stand-up open mic versus like the thing that gets streamed on like, you know, all these other platforms and stuff like that, it kind of like inhibits a different space sometimes. And man, it just feels like comedy's in this like real lecture phase, like real like, like let's talk about things, like let's sit and chat. And I guess that's normal. I think comedy always goes through its phases where it shifts, but it feels weird right now.
Well, it's in looking at the history of comedy comes from a place of sort of like lack of materials, because, you know, the reason why stand-up comedy existed was because vaudeville actors didn't have the means to like, they're like, damn, we can't put blackface on our we don't have money for that. We should just go tell these stories. And so that's what it kind of was, sort of a lecture space. But I think maybe what you're talking about, it's like, you're not talking to somebody, you're not talking about something, you're talking to somebody, and that in itself can feel like a bit like I don't know, like you're the teacher trying to educate somebody.
It's kind of on both sides though. Like, what's the black dude? He's on the Daily Show sometimes.
Jake Johnson.
Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson.
Sometimes
like him. Yeah.
I look at his stuff too. It's funny, but it's also he's talking through stuff. And it's like you're kind of laughing along the way. Like it's not like a one-liner build-up. I feel, or sometimes there are, but it's really not. I don't know. Yeah,
Dave Chappelle does it a lot now these days too as well. You know. Continue.
No, I was just wondering. I'm wondering what that does for people. Like, what is? Do we need? Like, is that? I don't know. I just kind of wonder why things exist and like why do we? It's gonna exist, and I think we're in a time where like the traditional mediums of how we consume shit is kind of like. I don't want to say gone, but like I don't know. Certain formats don't work the same on of society. So like,
Yeah.
consuming new formats of stuff, and I kind of wonder like, what does that mean to us? Like, why?
Well, I would say that like the thing that you're talking about in stand up is like is a very selective class of people who get to do that. Like,
Right, and that's why it's not the fucking stand up people.
Yeah.
That are just like anywhere.
yeah, but it's like you get to a height and then you start to look at the craft and be like, well, how can I like dismantle this a bit more and do it in a way that is maybe doesn't feel like it's doing the craft. Like you can argue that maybe Earl Sweatshirt sometimes, like, because of how dense and multisyllabic and how like how unstructured his thing is, in a similar way to like Billy Woods, like you could say like it's almost like, I don't want to say anti-rap, but it's like you're looking at the craft and really trying to like pull it into its pieces and see what you can kind of do with the rudimentary thing instead of just sticking to the tradition, you know?
Because it's like you gotta like, there's prerequisite. You gotta like have that following first. You have to have a super deep following. Honestly, I think it's crossing into spiritual leader phase. Like, I think
100%.
I think that's actually just the phase like that it's just going to. So
I
mean,
got
that's
something
cool.
to say, so you should listen to me. My friend who's a stand-up, I keep trying to tell him this. I was like, he's trying to be like a storytelling comedian. I'm like, bro, like, I think your stories are really good, but the way that you're structuring them, I think you got to figure out, like, you need to start breaking down the stories into like bits and pieces, and then make sure those bits are like really dense within the story in terms of like what they're covering, but also very cogent, because like you don't have that skill set. I don't have that skill set at the moment to kind of do that and be successful for it, nor do we go to the places where we can get the response that we need to see if that's like, because like stand-up, you're just doing it with other stand-ups, and like if another stand-up is hearing you tell the story, they're gonna be like, okay.
Yeah.
But I'll listen to it and be like, yeah, there's some good shit there, but like I think you gotta like structure. But yeah, you gotta learn. I mean, ironically, you gotta learn to crawl before you can run. So and then once you do that, you start doing parkour.
I mean, also this thing is like, where does Joe Rogan go from here?
Joe,
like is it? I don't know.
He's
morphed into something. He's not. I mean, I never really even thought he was a comedian, but
yeah, he's not. I've watched his stand-ups, and he's not funny. Like he has a whole bit where he like fucks it.
Go. Like, as much as shit we talk, there are people that are going, and I wonder, instead of kind of being angry about it personally, I wonder, like, what is it for them? How do they go?
What can we learn from the people?
Yeah, like, what is this need that they're fulfilling? And that's why I like that video, because it's like, instead of being like, oh, this comedy sucks and being dismissive, it's like, what is actually happening?
Yeah.
And it made me understand the comedy that I don't laugh at way better.
Oh, I gotta watch the rest of it because I only saw that part, and I already have my feelings about Joe Rogan. But I think it's also like Taylor Swift fans. You're like, you listen to it and you're like, okay, I can see. I mean, she's not like a Joni Mitchell level songwriter, but like, I see why she does well. But like, who are these people and why are they so like invested? You can say the same thing about Beyonce and other people too as well. Like, I think we like the music, but we're not like in the hive of
But
that.
the difference, though,
Yeah.
but let's be honest, the difference is that Joe Rogan is like, you can kind of look at him as not even a comedian.
Yeah,
It's even because like, at least with Taylor and all these people are musicians, and like,
Yeah.
they feel a certain, I think, technical threshold where I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, you do the thing. Rogan, I'm like, I don't. Maybe it's just a different barrier to entry with comedy that.
No, it shouldn't be. It really isn't. But I think it's like the thought leader thing you're talking about with like startups and stuff like that. You have the one guy who's just like the face who knows how to like talk and get people really invested in it, and
It's almost everybody now, man.
yeah. Well,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we'll figure it out. Stand up one joke at a time. I guess I'm gonna get back to playing some music.
Bring back Rodney Dangerfield, damn it. I liked his
You get no
his
respect.
sexist jokes.
His sexist jokes? Jesus.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm done.
no,
I'm done.
no.
I'm just being stupid now, y'all.
Hey guys, we don't condone this on this show.
Ain't a black woman I can't thank. You listen to that, Earl.
Yeah. When he said that, I was like, nice. It's a good album, by the way. It's a great album, Earl Sweatshirt. Man, it's good to see that guy growing up. Like, maybe we could talk about that at the end. Yeah. All right, guys. This is Sunset Sunday episode 71. We're going to keep playing some music. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you soon at the end.
Have you ever had this selfish? Just look the other way.
Have you ever missed something so close but can't explain it? I had to look the other way. I've never seen you act this helpless. Have you ever lost somebody? Felt so helpless. Have you ever been so empty? Have you ever run away? Have you ever acted selfish? Had to look the other way. Never seen you act, have you ever missed something so close but can't explain it? Had to look the other way.
Fading these figures, I'm instrumental. Waiting for something to implement. If I'm not supposed to be here, then I'm wasting at 32. And I couldn't even prepare for the loss. What could I do but cry? Try to figure it out. The process is way too long and I'm running out of time. And I'm smoking one for my boy and I'm thinking about the tracks that I never got to respond on the day that I maxed out. You invited me over and I was overcome with feelings of being young and not wanting to waste my time. But when I look back, sit back and take back a big rap. R.I.P. my boy Mac, and got nothing left to say. Please don't take it the wrong way.
How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. Make yourself at home. We got diesel or some of that homegrown. Sit back in your throne, turn off your phone, cause this is our zone. Videos, televisions, 64s, PlayStations, Webb Henry with precision, a few herbs and a bit of Benson. But don't forget the Rizzler, lean like the Tower of Pisa. These are Oasia, and this is a day in the life of a geezer. For this ain't a club track, pull out your sack and sit back. Whether you white or black, smoke weed, chase brown or toot rock. We're on a mission, support the cause, sign a petition, summon all your wisdom. The music's a gift from the man on high, the Lord and his children. Triple team here, rude boys. Come rain or snow, the Buddha flows. You don't know? Stand on the corner, watch the show, cause life moves slow. Sort your shit out, then roll. Sex, drugs, and on the dole. Some men rise, some men fall. I hear you call, stand tall now. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. I'm just spitting. Think I'm ghetto, stop dreaming. My data's streaming. I'm giving your bird them feelings. Touch your toes and touch the ceiling. We walk the tightrope of street cred. Keep my dogs fed. Old jungle or garage heads. Gold teeth, Valentinos and dreads now. You were verbally slapped up. Physically tip-top, spinally ripped up. I do the science on my laptop, and I get my boys mashed up. You're listening to the streets. You'll bear witness to some amazing feats. Bravery in the face of defeat. All line up and grab your seat. Cause Tony's got a new motor, SR Nova, driving like a joyrider. Speed into the corner, your mother warned you it's a sound system banger. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. My underground train runs from Mile End to Ealing, from Brixton to Bounds Green. My spitting's dirty, my beats are clean. So smoke weed and be lean. I step out my yard through the streets. In the dead heat, all I got's my spirit and my beats. I play fair, don't cheat, and keep the gangsters sweet. Turn the page, don't rip it out at your age. Move to the next stage. Lock the rage inside the cage. Like SK, it's a new day. But don't take the shortcut through the subway. It's pay or play, these geezers walk the gangway. Deep-seated urban decay, deep-seated urban decay. Rip down posters alike from last week's big garage night and the next Tyson fight. I cook 'em at 90 degrees Fahrenheit and don't copy the copyright. I got 'em in my sights, blinded with the lights, take 'em to dizzy new heights. Blinding with the lights, blinding with the lights, dizzy new heights. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? listening to the street. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the street. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the street. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to
Walking around your dreams, talking about tomorrow. When we doze off, look around, fall asleep. Those are the days in my arms, spending my days in the week. When will it all be over? Ways of the world, is it all fantasy? Those are the days in my life. I can tell by the way you were looking at me, finding a way to be free.
told, city of refuge.
On the hallowed ground,
By the cool blue sea,
cool blue sea, cool blue sea. raging, the feeling is dangerous. As bright as an angel, I'm raging, the feeling is dangerous. To bury my face behind every lie. Never tried to heal every scar. I was immortal, baby. You and I, driving through hell, never felt so alive. There's a fire burning bright in your eyes. So many days that I relive to see you smile at me, and all the lies I denied from you. You're bright as an angel. I'm raging, the feeling is dangerous. As bright as an angel. I'm raging, the feeling is dangerous. Ooh, try to bury my face behind every lie. Never tried to heal every scar. I was immortal, baby. You and I, driving through hell, never felt so alive. Am I dreaming or wide awake, thinking of you? I saw a glimpse of the truth in you, and right now I kill all of the doubt in myself, so afraid of myself, so afraid. Never tried to heal every scar. I was immortal, baby. You and I, driving through hell, never felt so alive.
BWF in the building, brunette broad, hatchback car. Got more fans in the ceiling, pearls of course. Iced on thaw, Charlotte weather, mohair sweater. Me and my dogs is just too tethered. Cerberus, Blondie at the bar said she heard of us. It's biking with Francis, write it on a banner. Ringing my celly, but I bet he won't answer. Brunette bitch and she ride with no handles. Linen on the pants with the socks and the sandals. Match with the drums and the chops and the samples. Don't let me ramble, he let me ramble. Don't let me ramble. Drop heavy shit on your dome like an anvil. Fill it up, got me feeling up. Fill it up, something got me feeling up. Fill it up, got me feeling up. Fill it up, something got me feeling up. Fill it up, got me feeling up. Fill it up, something got me feeling up. Fill it up, got me feeling up. Fill it up, something got me feeling up. Feeling like I'm up too often. Doja in the air, been wafting. Red bone in my head, I'm gawking. Slap a bike and stick a all up on my coffin. Me and my brothers move so butter, hit like sluggers. Fish tailing motherfuckers. Suck our dick and shut up. Fill it up, got me feeling up.
long overdue. It's the dark covered in ice, shut for good with super glue. How I would love to call her, but would it be enough?
Yeah, 100 miles running through the fast lane, nigga, max pain, nigga, I'm ashamed. I'm smoking on sour just to refrain, nigga, remain, nigga, calm me. Never saw fuck you over, I ain't mean fuck you over. Yeah, what I've been through to show you, yeah, brush this dirt off my shoulder. Yeah, new girl from Minnesota, yeah, 30s missing the road. 100 miles running through the fast lane, nigga, max pain, nigga, I'm ashamed. I'm smoking on sour just to refrain, nigga, remain, nigga, calm when you see rain.
She could read my mind, she would know what I've been through, and how I think of her sometimes, but my calls long overdue. It's the dark covered in ice, shut for good with super glue. How I would love to call her, but would it be a bother? Yeah, I really wanna know if I'm, yeah, I really wanna know if I'm, yeah, I really wanna know if I'm. 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 Yeah, I really wanna know if I could read my mind. She would know what I've been through, and how I think of her sometimes, but my call's long overdue. It's the dark covered in ice, shut for good with super glue. How I would love to call her, but would it be a bother?
cost me a fortune, but she pretty, so I'll take it. I'm in LES with some paper, close to my brothers and we made it. $8 tickets at the Regal. It was a Tuesday, nigga, we ain't famous. Straight edge, nigga, I ain't faded. Middle of the summer, I was baking. I could feel the sun off the pavement. Flight to Morocco, I've been craving. I got a lot of change, I've been saving. Remember getting chased up the vacants. Long time coming, I've been patient. Praying she was free, but it paid rent. Getting emails, now I got an agent. And the details always gotta make sense. Don't you miss the days, son? When summer still felt like vacation. Don't you hate the patience? When everyone feels like waiting. I know one thing I hated. No two things I'm hated. Treat me like I'm famous. Tryna flex, hop in a fence. Now the kids soaked in the rain. Fearful of saying goodbye. Still getting up off the pain. Remember when we used to paint? Now it's just not our thing. Remember tryna learn, get smarter. Now we too cool for a brain. I remember half days. I remember putting books in the back. I remember horseplay. I remember waiting on my dad. I remember watching moments pass. I remember moms not feeling sad. This film cost me a fortune, but she pretty, so I'll take it. I'm in LES with some paper, close to my brothers and we made it. $8 tickets at the Regal. It was a Tuesday, nigga, we ain't famous. Straight edge, nigga, I ain't faded. Middle of the summer, I was baking. I could feel the sun off the pavement. Flight to Morocco, I've been craving. I got a lot of change, I've been saving. Remember getting chased up the vacants. Long time coming, I've been patient. Praying she was free, but it paid rent. Getting emails, now I got an agent. And the details always gotta make sense.
Running through the cemetery, helicopter overhead, living on a fantasy, and rations of our daily bread. You thought it would all work out by now, trying to get the balance right, but they're taking every hour of your time, and you're still putting up a fight. You thought it would all work out by now. No, 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 no. Thinking of your life as divine, as if you require a telephone line straight to go down, and nobody sees but you, and somehow that makes you the fool. The worst part, if only you knew, there's no one left to prove yourself to. How far did a bullet treat? They heard it all a million times. You thought they'd have all forgot by now. We could have worked it out by now. But anger's got a half-life, and they won't turn the other cheek. You thought it would all work out by now. Thinking of your life as divine, as if you require
plotting on a bit break. I grew a lot of fake love, a lot of anger misplaced. It's true, you try to make son, you gotta make the shit shake. Yeah. Get your weight up, keep your wit safe. You gotta grip the paper, I spend to let it slip away. Shame that all the pay cuts go to getting shit fake. I'm balling on the hater, I'm trying to meet you midway, but walking to the same luck, just call it what it is, man. Before you give me praise, you thought this shit was kid play. I'm cautious what I pray for. Was tall, I'm supposed to give grace. Fall upon the neighbor. I call you when we switch places. I thought that's how they raised us. The flaw we try and trick fate. Yeah.
Out there, bitch, niggas go ahead and take a step back. 2 foes in my backpack. Hammer on me, you can't touch this, don't touch that. I ain't gotta go and get no get back, cause I bust back. Niggas watch me do it, turn around, ain't like they did that. I ain't worried about none of them niggas, I ain't with that. They watch me get it, still be asking how I get that. Whoa, hold up. Whoa, there, don't go there, don't nobody go nowhere. For to sit them down and have them rocking like a rocking chair. I'm boxing one-on-one, but if it's more, I got the rocket in there. Then I compare to none, I'm not the one, you niggas not prepared. Bombing like Obama, shoot it tall like Eagle Dollar. Got the chopper like Chewbacca, but without the hair. Froze hair's got the green beam, that's the death glare. The best there is, if they said another better check that bitch. But don't sweat that shit, I might slide in that all matte jet black whip. Niggas reaching, that's ironic, they got stretched that quick. Sure they know she dropped it low, then I'm gon' bless that bitch. Got magazines if it's an issue, we can press that bitch, yeah. Long hair, don't care, butt pup, short bear, snub nose, bulldog, blood stains, bone marrow, bloody mirror, Beetlejuice, poltergeist, Voldemort with motivate. More by the darkest nights, my dog ain't got a bark it bite. You bitch niggas might be hard of hearing, but ain't hard of sight. I see that you the talking type, the type that's all talking type. Got a heavy left and a flawless right, short temper and a violent mind. Them niggas hide and tried to buy the time. Them niggas blind, they couldn't see the signs of light of mine. I'ma shine divine, beam on the 9, case they out of line. Did what I did, ain't never hear the winner slid on niggas. I took them trips and got the bag so I could split with niggas. Because of that, I make the call and they gon' get on niggas. My bitch so mean, you try and holler, she might spit on niggas. Ass slipping make me fall bad, but I get up quick. I done told them niggas ain't no big niggas. Go ahead and take a step back. 2 foes in my backpack. Him on me, you can't touch this, don't touch that. I ain't gotta go and get no get back, cause I bust back. Niggas watch me do a turn around, ain't like they did that. I ain't worried about none of them niggas, ain't with that. They watch me get it, shit be asking how I get that, yeah.
made it to the end of another episode. Here you go, Bobby. Get time for Bobby to shine, guys. He's back. We're talking. Boubcar.
Man, we can't let the people hear my street name.
Your Anglican name.
What that means? I know what that means.
We all know. Hey, we know. Wait, you're Haitian, but you're are you Haitian?
My mom's Haitian. My dad is Senegalese.
Okay. I was like, it's two French colonies.
Yup.
Damn.
Neither of them taught me French. They thought it was just gonna happen through osmosis.
Are you serious? They didn't teach you French?
So serious.
Wow.
Bro. Lazy ass.
They're just like, oh, you'll pick it up by listening in the house.
Yeah. And it didn't happen.
Oh wow.
So I'm gonna teach myself. I'm gonna learn. I've gone through phases. Sometimes I remember a lot, then I go out of it. One day, when I'm placed in front, when I have to leave because I've insulted ICE too much.
Yeah, then you'll learn it.
Yeah.
When you used to go to Haiti, and did you
I only went once.
Oh.
Or twice.
What about Senegal?
Twice when I was a teenager.
Oh, did your family all speak French or they spoke French, English?
French, English. A lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people spoke English.
Yeah.
Haiti, I can't remember. I was like 6, so I don't really remember that much. I remember going to a really beautiful beach, shitting myself because I ate something. Good things.
As what kids do.
That's what kids do, man. But yeah, Haiti's not always in the best place right now.
Yeah, it really isn't.
But apparently, if you go not to the capital or to the city, but more of the outskirts, like
Port-au-Prince is the capital, right?
Yeah, and it's a little spooky over there. But if you go, a lot of kidnappings. That's
in the capital. Oh wow.
A lot. But if you go, I think to the north side of the island, it's a better time. It's a better time. Go through the mountains and stuff.
There's mountains in Haiti?
There's a lot of mountains. It's actually, if you were to look at a topographical map of the island of Hispaniola, did I say map? Of Hispaniola, and you see like Dominican Republic, and you see Haiti, you'll see way more mountains in Haiti than you do Dominican Republic because that is harder to farm on that side of the land.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
What do they farm up in the mountains? Rice?
I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. I don't know.
Because they were for a while. The French were taking sugar cane.
Yeah, it was sugarcane, but now through a bunch of processes, land is good for farming, unfortunately. So it's not that arable.
We can reverse that, can't we? We can just.
I'm sure, but
you take some of that good land and you put it on. Yeah. It's like what are
you proposing?
We take all the places that have good soil and we bring back crazy metric tons of it and start bringing it to farming lands.
Yeah.
And as we're,
we should talk to the Dominicans about that. I'm
yeah.
sure they'll want to give the Haitians some.
Yeah, I heard Dominicans love Haitians. That's like
they love sharing the land.
Yeah, they're like, we're not like you guys, and like, isn't 80% of you guys African? No.
Man, the Mino Black video really is like, it's kind of like foundational piece of media.
It is, yeah.
Like I don't know, like we knew they were racist before. There's many stories, but I think that video encapsulated like what everybody would feel about our Afro-Caribbean brothers.
Or is it racism or is it just like self-hatred? What is that?
I guess we've gone a little more self-hatred, right?
Yeah. Well, you can't. Remember I was dating somebody who's Dominican, and I was like, oh, because we're talking about that, and I was like, oh, what do you consider yourself Latin? And she was like, no, I'm Afro-Latin. Like I'm a black woman. Like that is,
nice.
Like that's what I am. That's like, I just happen to have like colonizer blood. Like most of the people who are here are Africans, indigenous folks who,
But they call themselves Spanish.
Yeah, they call it Spanish. But she's like, nah, like, I've met some niggas who've been like, oh, nah, man. I'd be like, oh, you're African? And I'm sorry, you're like, I was like, oh, you're Afro-Latin? Like, nah, I'm not, man. I'm Spanish.
looking just like you.
Just darker than me. And I'd be like, bro, hey, I can't say anything to them. I can't be like, hey, what is that? What do you mean by that?
Well, let me tell you this. Well, let me ask you this. Were you upset when Tyla ain't say she was? What she said she was colored? She said she colored, not black.
No, I wasn't upset about that. One, because I don't really think ever about her. But also, two, I know the history between like Africans and black folks, and
Speak on it, because I think our people are forgetting.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Aimé Césaire talks about that a bit too as well, and Aimé Césaire, he's like a writer. He has there's a book I have over here called what is it? It's a treatise. Is that what it's called? A treatise? A treatise? A treatise on colonization, but also looking at like how the diaspora should like sort of come together.
Cause man, them bots is what Elon hired. Them bots, boy, he working overtime.
They do.
They are working overtime.
But it's a good book. Oh, it's here.
Oh, you know what else? My other PSA is get off the internet. Get off. You know what? Get off. Stay on the internet. Remember when the internet wasn't just social media? Do y'all remember that? The kids might not remember that. Honestly, people under 21 years old legit might not understand that.
Yeah. Do you think? What do you think about like the expression of ideas online? Do you think that was when that became a lot more available to do that started to create like
my thoughts is the institutions have captured our communication mechanisms fully, and half the stuff online you see is probably bought by really rich people.
I would agree.
All those mediums are captured. They all need to make ad revenue, and now before they were not the middleman between us, right? Like it was truly like P2P, but there's so much algorithmic expression between like the person next to you at this point that it's like, yeah, and they can't go back because they rely on massive ad dollars because now they are the internet. They are it. So
yeah.
So yeah, man. Social media. Unless you're just DMing, shout out Snapchat. Snapchat is actually really interesting. But yeah, man,
the fact that exists and it exists in a way where it's like there's a group of people out there that like solely uses that. There's the perverts and sex folks who use that, but also there's like a group of people who are a little bit more wholesome who are like, no, I'm still on Snapchat.
Right. And what's funny is that I be paying attention to a lot of like the finance bros. And man, finance bros hate Snapchat because of they don't like. I kind of there's certain companies out there that don't give a fuck about their shareholders, and I think it's actually hilarious.
Snapchat's one of those people who just
Twitter used to be one of those companies before Elon bought them. They never made enough money for their rich shareholders. And so that would piss people off. And Snapchat's one of those. They never really make enough money, but they always do some like financial canoodling so that they seem impressive to new investors, and then people buy their stocks.
I will say this: they're probably out of all the social medias that we have, they're probably the most innovative in terms of like what they're pushing.
Bro, they're the last. To me, they were the last innovative social media platforms in terms of UX.
Yeah,
like the whole stories. It's all them. That's pretty much 90% of Instagram at this point, and every other platform has developed some kind of like stories, UX and shit. So
also the spectacles they put out like 9 years ago before like everybody else started doing that.
Evan Spiegel, man, he's that white man had some. He be doing some. That's the CEO of Snapchat. He be doing some stuff.
I will say I've had to like use that like for work a bit. Like we did something like with Gushers, and they were like, I was like, oh, we want to do this AR try on. I was like, okay, how do you? Is it like you're gonna use like some type of like landing page? Like, oh no, we use Snapchat. And I was like, oh, who's using Snapchat? So many people at that event were using Snapchat to try the things on, and then I got on Snapchat, and I was like, man, the UX is really full. It's full and rich, but it's just like you're on Instagram, you're on Twitter, TikTok is kind of like that too in some ways, where it's just like the UX is just like there's just so much happening in it. You end up staying in a pocket because you're like, I don't even want to go that. And I feel like when I was using Snapchat, I was like, oh, this is too much going on. But honestly, this is how apps used to be built. That's how they were. They did a lot, and they were supposed to be multifunctional, and they're supposed to like be a learning curve to figure it out, not just like here's your feed, here's your DMs, don't worry about anything else. Don't go in your settings and mess with anything. Keep this as is.
Shout out MySpace, Friendster, Foursquare, Flickr. What else we got? What are some other 2000s? Man, there's so much, man. Tumblrs and I was thinking about the websites I used to go into when I was like 17. Bro, I used to go on like GQ. I used to go on the site AskMen.com to learn how to like shave and shit.
Wow.
Like, because I would like try to like, oh, what's the cool? Because I live so close to New York, so I'd always like look at like street style stuff and just like all these random. I used to go on fucking Cracked. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That was with like the jokes and shit.
Yeah.
Man, not great sites, but they were sites nonetheless. They got paid. Those people got paid, man.
They were. Men were like really online exploring themselves, but not being very open about it until they found a space to be open about it. Like, remember the term like metrosexual, and then niggas just were like, you could just be a man and dress well.
Shout out Beckham, man.
Yeah. David Beckham, Pharrell, we see you. Nigga, take off that big ass hat and stop supporting Zionism.
He's like, I can't stop, baby.
Yeah.
The money too good, baby. I'm out in Paris, baby.
I'm out in Paris with my kids that I'm not going to say that. He might yell at his kids, but I heard he's really strict with his kids.
Hey, man, that kid's rich. They can be straight. He can be straight, fuck it.
Yeah.
I hope goddamn kids have some respect.
Any other vestiges of the internet you want to talk about before we go? Anything else that Hulu is getting folded into Disney Plus, which is interesting.
My favorite adult site growing up was Onion Booty. That was a highlight.
Hey, anybody that knows about Onion Booty, SheRockTheMic.com, any of that stuff, you perverts.
I was on that HP Lenovo. All right.
Yeah, shout out to Lenovo. We working on a project right now. Shit dropping soon. The porn was unrelated, but everything else.
Good old days.
Good old days. There was something. Oh, I was talking about the Hulu thing. I'm grandfathered into Hulu through Spotify.
Really? So you got that free shit?
Yeah.
Like your student days?
Yeah, literally when I was at Spotify, they gave me the for free, and I was like going online. I was like I use Hulu kind of quite a bit. Like what is gonna happen since it's getting folded in Disney? And they're like, yeah, we think you'll have your account. Like, do you realize how many people are grandfathered into so many things, like cell phone plans, like
early Amazon days?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all will never know. Y'all just get some ChatGPT credits.
Legit. I had a free Amazon Prime account for like years because of college.
Netflix, Spotify, Uber.
Uber.
There used to be single-digit prices on Uber, man.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and then they're like,
nobody takes Uber shares anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to once, and then you're just awkward in the back, being like, I tried to take one to the airport, thinking like, oh, I'll still get there, and then I was just like, I had to tell the man, I was like, hey, can you pull over? I gotta. You're making too many stops. Like,
Hold on, how many stops? I thought you only supposed to do like one.
Nah, this nigga, like, I was going to JFK, and I was already running a little late, and they're like, oh, you can get there. I was like, okay, I know it's gonna only take me 15 minutes to get to security. The nigga took like 4 stops, and I was just like,
4?
Yeah, he's like. And the time kept going up and up and up, and I was like, "Yo, man, hey, you just pull over. I'm just gonna take a regular ass Uber there." And I made it there just in time. I always make it just in time in the airport. Yeah, but yeah, we miss old websites. You need to come back.
If you're looking for love, take that Uber share. You never know, you might.
Yeah, you honestly, you might. Back in my younger days, I was in Uber shares, but I was too much of it. I never talked to women, so I would never look at them in the eyes. I'd just sit next to them.
When they get into the Uber, just look them in the eye.
Yeah,
that's how you make friends.
Yeah. But the good thing about Uber shares is that it would never drop you off at your place. So there was a safety thing with that too as well. So you can never like know where somebody was at. So that's, shout out to that Uber. You guys suck as an app, but
we don't shout out corporations.
Okay. Unshout out to Uber. We hope you unceremoniously die like Airbnb. Like, you know what's funny? I would say it's my last note. All those apps that we used like maybe 10 years ago, like Airbnb, Uber, Lyft, all these ones that had so many like promises that like it was going to revolutionize our industry, they're like falling apart right now. Like
everything's falling apart.
Yeah.
Subscriptions need to die. I kind of hate the subscription business model. I hate
Everybody does it. Everybody does it, man.
It's actually, there's a lot of research showing that it might be going away in some places.
No, that would be great. That'd be great because we all can't spend $200 for all these subscriptions. It doesn't make any sense.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey, how about you guys monopolize and start buying, packaging yourselves up and selling it to us? JK, don't monopolize. Fuck that. Adobe shouldn't have ever tried to buy Figma.
Bro, let's not get into it.
Yeah, sorry, I won't get into that. Yeah.
But hey y'all, fuck ICE, man. You know,
Yeah,
that's kind of how I feel in my heart. I hope you guys, if you see an ICE officer,
Tell somebody.
And maybe throw an egg at them if you're from a safe distance. All right.
Or a sandwich, because we found out you can't get in trouble.
Throw a nice little sandwich, something cheap, maybe a tuna sandwich.
Yeah.
Throw a nice tuna sandwich at your local ICE agent.
Isn't that crazy? That's so funny. The guy, he threw the sandwich and they were like, you can't prosecute.
This is what white privilege is supposed to be used for, damn it.
Yeah. Hey, to all the white people listening.
Throw a sandwich at your local ICE agent.
Throw a sandwich. Also to the Superman, who's now an ICE agent, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. Oh, we'll stop there. Okay, this has been episode 71 of Sunset Someday. Sunset Someday, I'm your host, who you love. We have Boubcar here too as well. You'll see Naquan Monday mornings and Keith Charles next week. Until then, remember there's always a sun setting somewhere. Much love, peace, spread this around, and yeah, have the rest of your week.
On my way to Brooklyn. Hello, good looking. Is this seat tookin' on the A train? Picking at a brain. I couldn't get a number, couldn't get a name. I said I still like your style and fashion, but I hate your hospitality attitude with a passion. Is it because brothers like to hawk a lot? Is it because your shine don't talk a lot? She turned away, no play. I said okay, you don't really look good. I hope you have a bad day. Sat back, relaxed, though the ride was tight. I was thinking of the rhymes I wrote last night. Next stop was mine, a familiar scene. I was leading my friend Killer Ben for Green, where the girls are real. They tell you how they feel. If you're soft, it's soft, but if you're hard like steel. See, I don't bend, and I won't rust, and I don't break, and I won't bust. Stomped up the street, and did I hear a treat? Hard, high heels tapping on the concrete. I took a peek, it was the girl from the train behind me. Did she live in the area? Was she trying to find me? I didn't want to play myself out, I played it all. Stopped, then I bought again a stout. Now was she shy? She didn't walk by, she came in the store, and she even said hi. Curiosity, at a high velocity, maybe possibly, she had the hots for me. I said, if we're playing games, then we're gonna play mine. I'ma lay the rules, cause it ain't much time. If you hide your feelings, it ain't hard to find. I wanna know what's on your mind. I wanna win, yeah. What did you do what's on your mind? About a week went by and I called her. Hello. I said, yo, could I speak to She said, no way, yo, I know I didn't call. I didn't want to stress you. Go out my way to impress you, press to undress you. See, I want to get to know you so I can show you what a strong relationship can grow to. But you got to trust me and you're going to love me. Squeeze the phone and hug me. Use your mind to rub me. Now how does it feel when my mental massage your temple? Telephone's hot from the vibe that I sent you. Now tell me your inner thoughts and deepest emotions. Next you see ecstasy's explosions. Now I'm coming to see you to spend some time. I'm a romantic warrior, but is it a crime? And if you hide your feelings, it ain't hard to find. I wanna know what's on my mind.